Today we're going to figure out which MacBook Pro is the best ever made. Okay, so in order to figure out which MacBook is the best, we have to know which criteria to fill. In my opinion, the best MacBook Pro out there is one that matches performance, current price, practicality, and reliability. And by averaging all of those factors, we can find the best all-around MacBook Pro. Let's start by eliminating some models. If we just look at performance, the current Touch Bar MacBooks will obviously win because they're the newest. And they are also the most portable because of their thin and light design. However, they are exceedingly expensive and have absolutely no upgrade paths, so we have to eliminate them for price and practicality reasons. On the other end of the spectrum, we have the old Core 2 Duo MacBook Pros, which are simply too old and lacking in performance to be worth owning. They are slower than many iPhones these days, and many of them are unsupported by the latest OSs. Don't get me wrong, I still think they are usable devices, but they certainly aren't the best MacBook Pro ever. Next, we have to keep in mind which models are known for problems. The 15-inch 2011 MacBook Pros, for example, well-capable devices are known for crippling graphics card failure. And the mid-2012, early 2013 15-inch MacBook Pros, while less common, can suffer from the same issue. If we eliminate these models, we are left with most of the 13-inch MacBook Pros, as well as the mid-2012 Unibody MacBook Pro, and late 2013 through mid-2015 Retina 15 inches. So to narrow it down a little bit more, in my personal opinion, 15-inch MacBook Pros are just better for professional workloads because of their quad-core processors and dedicated graphics. I do not think 13-inch MacBook Pros are professional machines, and their dual-core processors with integrated graphics eliminate them from winning the contest. I can't reasonably nominate a best MacBook Pro that doesn't even have graphics cards. So, we are left with a handful of Retina MacBook Pros and the mid-2012 Unibody. As far as reliability, the Retina MacBook Pros, regardless of year, can suffer from screen delamination, a topic which I covered recently. This is currently covered under extended warranty for 4 years after the computer's purchase date, but outside of that, you're essentially screwed. Additionally, these MacBook Pros have non-upgradable memory and SSDs which are upgradable but are extremely expensive. My personal choice for the best all-around MacBook Pro ever made has to be the mid-2012 Unibody 15-inch MacBook Pro. This model combines everything you need in a powerful MacBook Pro without breaking the bank or leaving you stranded with crippling defects. The RAM and storage in these models is fully upgradable, and these machines are very much repairable. Replacing batteries is a breeze, and you can swap the dated CD drive for a secondary hard drive bay. This computer allows for storage options you simply cannot achieve on any Retina MacBook Pro. Additionally, this machine features an NVIDIA GT 650M graphics card, which is still remarkably capable in 2018. I have Boot Camp installed on this machine, and I was playing GTA 5, Rainbow Six Siege, and even Battlefield 1, so long as you turn your settings down. For professional applications, this card also does quite well. For example, this 1080p video was edited on this model with no problems whatsoever, and the ample storage means no external hard drives. In fact, this entire review and everything that accompanies it was created using this machine, and I had no trouble at all. As I see it, there are two drawbacks to this model that are worth noting: the size and the screen. At over 5 pounds, this model isn't exactly light, and the stock 1440 by 900 screen is less than great in 2018. I did get around the screen issue somewhat by putting an anti-glare screen on this machine. I'll make a video explaining that in a few days. Despite those factors, this computer can be had for around $700 for even an upgraded top-tier model, or even as low as $500 for a base model. And that fact, coupled with the performance of this machine, easily beat the Retina models I mentioned earlier, which cost over $1,000 for a nice one. The performance per dollar on this machine far outpaces that of the Retinas. For, say, a late 2013 Retina MacBook Pro, which would be the cheapest of the models that we had, we only really have minor improvements. Haswell processors versus these Sandy Bridge processors, which is a minor speed bump, but not really that big, and an NVIDIA GT 750M, which is almost identical to the 650. Granted, this laptop is not as slim or as light or as portable as a newer Retina MacBook Pro, but I think we could just get around that fact with a little bit of help from a cinematic montage. Unibody MacBook Pro may not be the slimmest, the lightest, the newest, but its classic style seems to transcend the boundaries of time. Simple, bold lines, endless, seamless. Mere dimensions cannot contain that which cannot be measured.